our very good people, my amiable family. How are you all doing? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are watching from. Yeah, it's getting night. Hope you are all good. We can see our face, huh? Not forgetting to let you know that it's not our face that matters, and it's not our intention. Our intention is the facts that we are discovering and that we want to circulate. Yeah, here may be noisy, but you have to bear it with me, okay? Try to bear it with me. You will hear all, or I will try to add some volume on my sayings, So, to start with, I hope you do not miss service today, huh? You better have reasons that God can accept, because it's always important to be there. Yes, even when some people keep seeing it as religiousness, it's good to identify on what you believe. It's good to be proud. It's good to be at the forefront on what you believe and on what you are on. You don't need to be having a doubtful mind, having 2 feet, 2 legs in 2 places at the same time. Be out, be ready, be proud of it. Because the reality is this: if you are not really, or if you are in position of you are not sure whom you want to confide on, will not also be sure of you. Yes. For you need to be sure of me for me to be sure of you. That I can brag about you. Just like God bragged about Job. And it was, it was exactly, there was no mistake about it, So, the fact is that, be out wherever you are. Be out, even in all areas, be out. You believe in who you focus on, who you call your God, and who you are heard of. You really? It's a continuous question, because it's not only to say yes, I believe, but the actions keep telling. Keep telling. Abraham really believed, and his actions showed it all. Oh yeah. So don't forget, we are on the period we are fake and more than good. Opposite of fake should be right, Yeah. And the problem is, how do we identify? How do we know? It's what everybody is afraid of. Yes. But hear me say this. To have their eyes of the original, or to know the original, though God can give freely. Because I will see how God does things. I was one who loved speaking boldly, and I like, things that I'm doing, but I was limited then because of unable to read and write. I remember those days. Even when schooling, I attended school just to attend. On a glorious day like that, everything changed. It was a miracle to me. You have to live a miracle. May God show you a miracle that will scandalize you to canalize you. You know? So, what am I trying to say? You need to dip into, not only by seeing, but walk into it, have the experience to say, yeah, it is what it is. For it would have hung on sayings and belief, but God sees that we need to test what He was talking about, that He has the mind to leave us to step away from Garden of Eden. If not, we would have still been thinking that the devil who thinks that God is lying, don't eat is right, God is wrong. But He allowed us to go out, experience it. Experience why He was shouting, why He was trying to, altering our ways, telling us how and what, taking care of us like baby, as people you know how He created. Can I just say that God knows He born or He created yes, He said it in His word, the book of Psalms, that I know what they are made of, you know, that we are like flower that was, you know, planted today and fed tomorrow. So He knows, and that's why He wanted to be around to be watering us, but we wanted to play that it's not okay till He allow us to experience it, for we need to experience it, and now we are experiencing it. So where I'm going to is this: you need to experience it to know the real. You know, this is January and everything has begun. Some people are just waiting for magic from nowhere, without knowing that whom they expect the magic from don't want to lose us. They don't want to lose any. I use myself as an example. That is in the ground that God wanted us to walk. Just like Moses, he walked in a holy ground, and God picked him up. That is in the ground that God wants us to walk. There is things He wants us to know. He wants us to know. Yes, Christ did not come during the time of Adam and Eve or whatever, because they have to go and experience what and where their mind was itching and conclude.
Il y avait plus la banane mûre. Il y avait que la banane de la loco là, baignée. Maintenant ils ont amené la banane grâce au feu.
Il n'y a pas de problème. Banane mûre, non?
Oui, c'est mi-mûr là.
Ok. Ça qui est bien pour ça là. Ok, merci. You understand? So, Adam and Eve and those generations had toiled round and round and see. Now Redeemer come to bring us back, but not to bring us back on how some people think, but bring us back in well understood, in a guideline way that all can be able to enter. Because this gate is very small, there are things we cannot go their ways. Yes, like I do say that the kingdom of God can exist even from here. Just as we do pray on our Father, let your kingdom come. It can come in you and start ruling. When God's word becomes the integral part of you in this world, that the world wears and weighs, seems what it is, integral part of people. Hello. You can know the wrong and the bye-bye. We have said it many times by the mindset, because the truthfulness is this. People really long for the magic. Like I said, but never know that God does not want to give you this car key when He knows that your experience of riding or driving cannot withhold, but to go and hit here and there. And I look towards and see in our mode of life today, everybody just wants to be big. Especially the youths of today, maybe they see their size is growing up, they don't want to check if their brain is growing up. And even if they check their brain is growing up, they think it is on. Their way of calculations and their way of being, dressing, looking neat, or whatever. Like one post that I was reading, someone said, was giving advice on how, if you want, it was advice he was giving to men. If you want girls or ladies to be dying for you or this thing, you have to be somebody who speak a little, who look cute, who always need this, that. And if you look at it, it's how also people are maintaining just to be. And when we talk, it turns to be that we wanted to be faithful. You wanted to be faithful, but you are buying on the only instruction. What faithfulness is that? You are building a house for a native doctor, and you say you hate a native doctor. What are you talking about? Some people maintain things just to gain things, not even to please God, not even to glorify God. That kind of ideology, is it what somebody can abide? Are you abiding it for what reason? You see? If he's talking too much, I can make all this, disturbance and, can I call it, distractors to pave away. Well, we ought to be the captain and let them clear road, because they have distracted many. Oh no, I tell you what, they have succeeded in distracting many. And it's really bothering, So it's successful and pleasing if you are set apart, or you are ignored that, or you are counseled or written, go nowhere on that, But one thing is just this, that I figure out that those dangerous ones, those not even those, that devil who keep planting what is planting, knowing who he wants and does he want, even if he look like a mad person, when he see the inside, he keep fighting, struggling, working hard, using all the means and all he can lay hand to access, So all those reasons are worldly reasons. Because when Christ was born in a distance, the wise men know what they see and see what they come for. Remember that time Christ have not started making any step for people to say his step was accurate, he was this or that. He has not started showing anything. But the destiny was seen. and the people from distance follow it and come. Do you have Jesus? Remember, he was in Bethlehem and they follow him. If he's in you, forget about all this. He's the greatest perfume. He's the fruit in your tree. The mango, the ripe one, that everyone wants to blow and blow. You know? Yeah, sometimes the tree by which he is, around it may look wither or wilderness, bushy. But people will go and plug it. It's the mango that they are seeing. When there's a mango there, they will do everything possible. Are you getting my point? So try to have Jesus in all you have, you know. Try to have him. It's an order out of all each to come and perceive. Now, at this stage, I wanted to speak mostly on the area of today. We have people who don't understand that the world is ready to give, ready to lavish on whoever that can compromise. If you are compromisable, the world find you easygoing and you all rule together. For the weight of this world are surrounding already for those who can compromise. Especially those important personnel, heavenly build and set. If you can compromise, the world is ready to distract you with the weight of the world. Jesus experienced it when the devil said, I will give you this and this and that. That's the original Jesus see it as a and Jesus accepted to go on the process by which God loved. He refused those bullshit, those magic of the devil, and preferred to go the process of gradually getting softer. You know where he is right now. Even devil is not glorified to the level of the position he is. Can I say that the devil may then be maybe of a village trying to give Jesus some land? But Jesus now have been promoted in the position of president. You can know what happened there. The world is ready to lavish those who accept to compromise. And hear this. You can be blessed, but we'll talk about the blessing of the Lord and make it rich, added no sorrow. We have many blessings that stop sorrows here and there. Is that what you want? Those blessings, those desperation of accumulation, without knowing that the accumulation is also sorrow. That must be why. Live right, and things will be right for you. Slow down and take life easy, and things will still better for you. Where is the world heading to? Where are we going? Why are we rushing for? The youth, what is the problem? People set up looking for magic, they don't want to take the process. I had a guy who dropped me somewhere today telling me, because he was selling a small boutique, which I remember then when he was starting, he was going around with clothes at hand. moving around to sell. I remember the day he came to our shop, he came around. Though I forgot it, but he's the one that reminded me the day I passed through his shop to buy something. He told me, do you know why he's giving me this price? I don't know. That he did not forget. That he remembered the hunger that I gave him, because that day I saw him and said, wow, courage. I went, I packed all the hunger that we are no longer using since we have changed business. The hunger that we are using then, I go and give him to help him put in his distance, since we are not doing anything with it, so he can go on. I was really feel like to do more if I have. And to my surprisingly, that guy reminded me that I even forgot. It was like even though he got angry, because when he was remembering, I did not remember again. But to cut it short, that guy started with that, and at a point he has another small shop he was doing. Now he has a car that he was riding. Maybe he's doing transportation now, as I can see. But transported. So, and he was telling me that person he lived in the shop was not supporting it. He told me that these children think that it is easy. I said, wow. And that is it. For that is what many think it is. They just want to born today and become today. And he was like, when he asked me, I told him about something that I'm about to, I was like, wow. He asked me some certain things and I cleared him. Wow, he was surprised. And he asked me, how long have I told him. He now understand that it was not today that we have stayed. We are long on it. We do not just come out and become, or trying to be. It's gradually getting softer. You see? So, when you see those people that are not ready, and when you see the youth, you must know that it's the zeal of the youth that is disturbing them, the peer group pressure that is pressing them. But it's really wise to have that mind that wanted to go through the process. When I made the process, that wanted to take it gradually getting softer, no matter how long it takes. But there are those who don't need to spend more time, they just need it now. And because of the want it now, they keep loitering here and there without having it now. They keep being stressed up. By the end, before they open their eyes, everything have gone wrong. And because they have taken that road, they say you don't learn left hand, right hand at all. If you are such a person who is still hoping to be rich, maybe at your age, you are still 20, 25, you're still gambling, playing all these games, all these stuff things, just to hit it fastly. I just want to plead you, advise you to come out from that mindset, because only that mindset will irritate God. Come out from it. Love and desire to take life easy. Love and desire to take life easy. It's possible. When I say it's possible, it's possible. Believe me, in fact, it's possible. It's nothing to be doubt about. I'll dig and see, and it make me stand strong. It make me move like unshake, because the witness, the experience, keep telling me day by day that this is just the best idea, the best way, the best understanding, the best conclusion, the best. You see, grand merci beaucoup. As a pro. You see. So, my fellow people, my fellow youth, to conclude and to summarize this, I want to advise: stop rushing or longing to hit it fast. But even if you eat it now, that's still a long way. You get tired of it quickly. And whenever you remember that some people don't know that they are tired, and whenever you are tired, it's only death's experience that will be coming up. If you eat all that you are learned to be eating gradually and eat it up now, you ought to be waste. You ought to waste. You enjoy all that, because I think that are placed before you, you need to be tap by tap, stage by stage, keep enjoying it. But you just want it now, then there's no hope of living again. There's no joy and happiness of living. God set this life and He set it perfectly. Love what God did. Love what God did. They can even uplift you because of maybe you're surrounded for many reasons. But let Him see that those understanding are unshakable in you. It's important. Extremely important. Extremely important to know things you need to know. Extremely important. I'm outside. I have to call this short. But please, make sure you have the eyes to know. It's always one that just want to. They don't want to follow the. After they start accusing things. They don't. Especially the youth. Most of us come out from there. I see some old people who make such mistake when they see some servants who is in a haste. They shake care. But it's just that the hypocrisy of this world today doesn't allow these people to tell this servant or to sit them down and tell them truth on how that distracted them and disturbed them. But they will keep on trying to mind it and allow those children to become a victim of what they are a victim of. Like they are looking for accomplice in their position or place. But it's very wrong. Whatever you go through and have bad experience of, try to help others never to fall in it. Whatever you are doing, try to take it gradually getting softer. You may not be that today, but tomorrow you must be. There are people that have been recruited in positions, in offices, working as, not really mattered. Believe me that those who mattered now in those offices was once then not really matters. But as time goes on, things keep processing to the point they become in the position they are now. Don't be in a haste. Love it to take it gradually. Don't envy. Don't think about those who get it, how they are getting it. Time will tell. But the more you take it easy and experience all the hard and good time, believe me, all season will be like the same season for you. I'm speaking from experience. Don't mind about my age. We have tried to fall into things to experience things. And God is great. A lot of mistakes, a lot of errors. Praying to make sure that anyone around me does not experience such. If only they will listen. Because what we can tell is only about truth. But you can see in this world today, real truth irritates and become a running stomach to some people. But we can't stop. Can't stop saying the truth. For it's only the truth can set us free. It's indeed a happy song, as you can see. We are happy. Keep staying tuned for all the surprises. God is good. It's still yours, brother, darling boy, for Jesus. I love you all. Hope you love me, or you're just doing all these. Yeah? Yeah, man. Look at what we have today. Very delicious African food. This is my best food. This is the best Gabon food I ever eat and continue eating. I love so much. You know it?